this video, I want to address a critical but very tragic issue facing business leaders today. Recently in India, we heard the heartbreaking news of a 26-year-old woman working for EY, one of the largest consulting firms, who died overwhelmed by work pressures. And it's not an isolated incident. In 2022, statistics says that approximately about 11,000 people died by suicide in India alone due to work-related stress. And out of that, 2,500 people were working for the public sector, and over 2,000 people were working for government jobs. And that's very tragic. As entrepreneurs, it's very important we must acknowledge that a significant part of this responsibility lies with us, the business leaders and founders. Let me explain why I'm saying that. You might think, Venkat, I'm approachable, I'm supportive to my employees, yet, how do I ensure that the organization doesn't become toxic? It's a very important question and a very relevant one, especially for the world we are living in today. There are several actions you can take to address this, but my key recommendation will be this. It may sound a counterproductive, but listen to me carefully. That the recommendation from my side is to delegate extensively more than ever. Once you do that, you're actually empowering your team. More importantly, you're setting a culture where you're telling the organization that you need to delegate. What happens when you delegate personally? You become free. You are not stressed yourself. And you're setting an example to the organization that you don't need to be stressed. You can delegate and work smarter. That's the culture you have to set it. Yet, when you delegate and empower the team, it's very important that you stay attuned to the workplace environment. Delegation doesn't mean washing off responsibility. Delegation means you're empowering people, still you're attuned to what is working in the working environment. Let me explain this a bit. It's crucial in this case, especially when you're delegating, to monitor employee satisfaction and performance. Understand how each and every employee works and feels. It's not easy when you're a large organization. You have to depend on HR. Still, you need to have a personal hand on what it's happening. You need to be doing this at a sampling level directly. One effective strategy that has worked for me is to establish an informal buddy network or a group of buddies that you can turn to, who you are regularly in touch. Especially these people should be below management people. You are going to be interacting with them on and off work at various occasions, and they might have your ears, but it's important to establish these buddies in levels below management, and these individuals should feel comfortable and coming and talking to you. You need to be approachable to them and you need to stay in touch with them regularly. And this is extremely important today in a hybrid working from home and other remote working environment, where you need to have these buddies, informal conversations and informal uh, dipstick approach to know what your employees and feeling and doing. And lastly, to employees, remember, you always have a choice. You always have a choice. If you're facing a toxic environment, it's not the end of the road. You need to raise your voice, raise the concern in the appropriate mechanism. And if you feel still it's not being listened or it's not being addressed, please consider your options, weigh your options, and move to an healthier environment. Always stay positive. This is not the end of the world or end of the road. Remember that, and always good luck. And I hope these type of incidents don't occur in future as often as they are sadly happening today. Thank you.